Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited to be with y'all today. We're going to get ready together for the day. It's going to be great. Oh, goodness. Okay. I want to make sure I have everything. When you are here, if you can, say hi. I would love it. And I want to make sure that I mark you as here. You get a pretty purple dot because you get a half price lip gloss or lipstick just for being here. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you so much for being on. I'm excited to teach some makeup tricks. There's our hostess with the mostest, Karen. I love it. I like your I like the color of your like K. That's cute. Very, very cute. Welcome to the party, my friends. Welcome, welcome. I'm just making sure I have everything in my magic makeup bag. Sorry about that text. I'm doing a spa party right after this, and I accidentally was typing the wrong thing. So yay for me. All right. I see some other people hopping on now. If you are having trouble hearing me, if you're having trouble commenting, you might want to close it out and come back, like close the app and come back. I know that happens a lot. So you might want to do that. And if you don't already have your pink envelope with your little color card and your little CC cream sample, and this paper, you might want to grab that because we're going to use all of those things today. And if you have Q-tips, or your fingers are fine, but I'm going to be using brushes if you have brushes. If you don't have brushes, obviously you can get those from me. And everything that you are doing today is all Mary Kay products. So it's really fun. So Karen, I just so appreciate you bringing together your friends. This is fun. Very, very fun. I am not seeing any more comments, but it is 2 after 10. So we're going to get started because my first love language is quality time. And so I really like to respect your time. And if you can, if you're watching, I'm seeing more than just Lisa and Karen watching, and I want to make sure that you get credit. So make sure that you let me know if you're having trouble commenting, just send me a quick text so that I can make sure that I mark you. That you were on live, because when you're on live, you get a half price lip gloss or lipstick. So I don't want you to miss that. Okay, so we are going to get started. And first, I just really want to thank Karen for having me. I appreciate it. We're about to just embark on some really, really simple makeup tricks. I think that a lot of times people think that doing makeup is harder than it is because unfortunately our hello Disney 493, I don't know your name. If you could put your name in the comments, I would love that. Good morning. A lot of Vanessa's here too. Good morning. Yay. A lot of like media sources make makeup look really hard, and I am completely here to tell you that it is not. So that's what we're going to do today. And we are going to take our time and we're going to learn together. And the best part is that, thank you, Sandy. The best part is that you get to try it right along with me. Okay. So couple things before we jump in. I realize that you probably have other brands that you love. And I think that's totally fine. My own mother buys most of her stuff from Mary Kay, but she has a couple items like eyeliner and foundation that she really prefers other brands. And if you're wondering what is going on behind me, that is the current car that we are working on our way to earning our first pink Cadillac by Christmas, which is so exciting. And I'm in the Northeast Ohio region. I'm in the Uniontown area, close to Akron, kind of close to Canton too. So if you are in this area and you are looking for a new adventure and you want to be a part of our pink Cadillac team, you can let me know. But More significantly, I realized that back to my mom and her eyeliner and her foundation that she doesn't get from her own daughter. I'm just kidding. We all have our favorite brands of stuff, right? And so I realized that you probably have your favorite brand. So before we try all the samples that I sent you, I thought I would give you just a couple quick tip things that you might not know about Mary Kay if you're thinking about switching after this party. Okay. So first of all, I don't know if you know this or not, but when you buy from a big corporation, you're buying from some guy that you don't know, some girl that you don't know. And the number one reason that people switch to Mary Kay is because they're supporting their friend. Hi, I could be your friend. Just in case you haven't figured it out, my name is Abby. I actually do Mary Kay full time. I didn't always. I started out very, very, very like hobby level. Didn't really know what I wanted to do, but it has become my full-time job and only source of income. So most people switch to Mary Kay because they know where their money is going. So I just want you to know that if you decided to switch to Mary Kay today, that you'd be supporting me. So I am super single. If you know anybody, let me know because I'm getting old. And also too, Mary Kay is my only job. So it's the only way that I feed myself and my little dog, who is currently snoozing, taking her morning nap. So that's the number one reason people usually switch is because they want to support a real person. And then a couple other things that you might want to know: we do not test on animals. We haven't tested on animals in a really long time. We're super proud about that. We also are completely 0% landfill status, which means that you will never see Mary Kay in a landfill. Most of our bottles are made of recycled materials and then can be recycled. And they think about everything, like the lights in the factory, the lights at the office. Like, we're very, very green, which I love. And I love that we have 100% guarantee. That's like one of my favorite things. So if you have something that you get from Karen's party and it's like the wrong color, the wrong formula, you need to trade it out, or you want to return it completely, you can have it your whole life. You could have it for 50 years and I can still take it back. Isn't that awesome? Yes, it's 100% guarantee. I love that. And then a couple other things that are near and dear to my heart. We are a family-owned company. We have been debt-free since the 70s, and we are not publicly held. So that is super cool. And we have a huge charity that we give back to, and two parts of that charity. One part is for doctors. We give money to doctors that are researching for cancers and trying to find a cure for that, which is awesome. And the other side of the charity is money that we donate to domestic violence shelters all over the country so they can keep their doors open and have a safe place for women and children to go in the case of that. So really, really, really grateful for both of those things. And I also love how you might want to know that in the United States, we are the best country, obviously. But when it comes to products that are here, they only have 13 banned chemicals. Yeah. And there's over 1,300 banned chemicals in the European Union. So Mary Kay goes by the European Union. So you can feel good about the safety. We do millions of tests every single year on all of our products, not only to make sure that they're safe, but also so that they meet that European Union standard of ingredients, and also too, so that they all work together. So that's kind of cool too, because you can use products, especially in our skincare lines, from all over different. Amy, you're so sweet. Hello, good morning, my friend. Amy is the reason that we are here today because Amy introduced me to Karen. So, yay. All right. So speaking of Karen, I thought that we could talk about a couple goals that we have for her today, because you are here obviously to help her. And our number one goal today is that you have fun and that you learn something new, and maybe that you feel better about your makeup routine. That is one part of my job that I actually really, really love. It might be close to my favorite. My favorite is helping women to change their life like Mary Kay has changed mine. I love that because I used to work a full-time job. I used to go to an office every day. I used to kind of have to like put on this mask because I was in HR, and that's just not me. I'm not super buttoned up. And I love that Mary Kay has allowed me to change my life, and I love to help other women change theirs. So that is my favorite. But my second favorite, to be truthful, is to help you feel prettier about yourself. I think all of us are the same. I think all women are truly the same. And none of us feel pretty 100% of the time, but sometimes we really do, like your cute outfit when you feel like your makeup is like, mm. So I want to help you feel this morning. I want to give you some tips that are going to help you feel pretty. But also, we want to help Karen, and you wouldn't be here if you didn't love her. And you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to help her. So here's a couple goals for us this morning. First goal is when she has 6 orders of any size, it doesn't matter how big your order is, she automatically gets a free satin hands set. If you've never heard of our satin hands set, it's amazing. And it's actually really good timing for Karen because it's summertime and I have a picture because you can use it on your hands, but you can also use it on your feet. Check this out. Check out these heels. Yes. Satin hands on your feet is the way to go. It's a 3-piece set, and she gets that for free when she has 6 orders. She also gets a freebie when she has 2 people book their own parties, and she is going to get, where's the picture? I have a picture in here somewhere. Here, picture of our microdermabrasion and pore minimizer. And this is free for Karen when she has 2 people book parties. Amy, I believe you have this set. If you want to tell us what you love about it. And it's just ridiculous, the results that you get. It's a scrub and a pore minimizer. And that's a great deal. So she gets that for free when only 2 of you book your own party, because maybe you're not so much into makeup, but you want to learn about taking care of your skin. So you could book that kind of party. You could book an anti-aging skincare party. You could book a masking party, whatever you're curious about, you can have your own. And when you have your own, then Karen gets credit towards her free microdermabrasion. And everyone in your friend group can get free samples, and we can do that for you. And then you get all the perks that Karen is getting today. Also, too, when all of the orders for Karen's party go over $200, she gets whatever she wants at half price. So I don't know about you, but when I was at my first makeup party, I was jealous of my friend that was the hostess. And I booked my own because I was like, I want all that free stuff and all those perks. So anyways. Okay, let's jump in. First of all, before I got on here, I washed my face and I moisturized, and I'm going to say this about 25,000 times today, that your makeup will never be a 10 if your skincare is a 2. So it is super, super important that you have a solid, really, really good cleansing and moisturizing routine at the very least. You want to add retinol, you want to add all kinds of stuff on top of that, great. But if you're not cleansing and moisturizing morning and night, then your makeup is never going to look as good as it could. Okay, so we're going to jump in. Go grab your samples. And before we get into the CC cream, that's what we're going to do first. I have to show you one of my favorite things that I don't have samples of, but this is our foundation primer. I do not go a day without using this because it has SPF 15 in it and it's completely colorless. It's clear and I love it. So primer is just like it sounds, exactly like what it does for your wall when you prime your wall. It fills in the holes and the cracks and it makes the paint last longer. Yeah. So it does the same thing on your face. It's going to fill in the holes and the cracks. It's going to make your makeup last at least 12 hours. It's going to help with sweat. And it also has SPF 15, which is really nice. And I think it smells like cookie dough. So it's an added perk. So there is the foundation primer. It's $20 and it's like a must-have. Another must, especially for summer. Me too, Sandy, me too. Another must-have for summer, and honestly, I wear this all year round, is our finishing spray. And I layer this because I'm kind of oily, especially in the summer. So if you do your primer and then you do your finishing spray, your makeup is going to last so much longer. Okay, there's finishing spray all over the place. So we are going to do you're going to join me now, and we are going to do our CC cream. Now, you have CC cream, and I actually am going to be just using my normal foundation, which is our liquid anti-aging foundation. This comes in matte and luminous. Your CC cream is just a little bit easier to match when I'm doing samples and sending them out in the mail. But I'm going to show you this while you use your CC cream. So you can use as much as you want. and I am going to just do my makeup like I normally do. And you can put the CC cream on with your fingers. I actually prefer our amazing liquid foundation brush. Obviously, you can tell that I use it. I love this brush because I don't like to use my hands and I don't like to get my hands dirty. But and also brushes just make it look more flawless, you know? And I always start, you can do whatever you want. You can follow me if you want to. You're about to see how great our makeup is because you're seeing it on yourself, but you're also seeing my pink skin turn into normal colored skin, which is fun. But also too, your CC cream has SPF in it as well. I believe 15. I don't know. Can somebody wait? Oh, I have a bottle right here. This is what it looks like. Yeah, 15. This is what it looks like in real life. This color, actually, if you're looking at the color, you're like, Abby, that's not your color. I actually mixed this CC cream color with my body lotion, my toning body lotion, and I put it on my legs in the summertime because my legs don't get sun. It's real weird. So, as you can see, it's a little bit weird. The lighting is weird in here, but as you can see, this foundation is amazing. This foundation, the CC cream does not do this. The CC cream has sunscreen. This foundation does not, but this foundation actually is anti-aging, like I said, and it blocks blue light, which is cool because of the blue light from our computers and our phones. So I just like it, and I love this brush. This brush is, I think, $14 or $16, and I clean it like once a week with Dawn dish soap and warm water, and just the bristles. Because as you can see, it gets kind of like full. But I love this brush. I don't know what I did before this brush. And I remember when I was first starting to learn how to do makeup, it is so pretty. How are you guys liking the CC cream? Make sure you blend down onto your neck too. When I was first starting to do makeup, I always did it with my hands. And then somebody said, oh, you use the brush. I'm like, I'm not using a brush. That's weird. But now I'm obsessed with it. So thank you, Lisa. And then I also do another little squirt of CC cream. I mean, a squirt of CC cream, a squirt of finishing spray. So there's that. I also, while you're finishing up your CC cream, I always set my makeup with a little bit of powder. This is our silky setting powder. I really, really like this. We also have translucent powder if that works better for you. But I like our silky setting powder because it gives me a little bit more coverage that I like. And that is our foundation. Isn't that fun? I love it. Okay. So next thing that we're going to do, just because my lips are dry, and I kind of want to prove a point to you that if you don't have time to do your makeup in the morning, that if you just did foundation and lipstick and put on some sunglasses, you would feel better about your life. I know that sounds crazy, but really makeup does really make us feel better because then you walk by the mirror or you walk past the car or the window and you don't feel so sorry for yourself. I mean, I know that the trend right now is like, not to wear makeup, but it makes you feel better. I mean, it just does. So if you just do a little tiny bit. So what we're going to do is grab your little color card here and open it up. This is lipstick. This is blush, and these are eyeshadows. So we're going to do the lipstick first because my lips are dry. And you just take this little foil cover off, and it is so true. Thank you, Vanessa. I am going to be using one of my go-tos, and that is not this one. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. This one is Luminous Lilac, and these are what our lipsticks look like. And you have your color that's in here is specifically tailored to your eyes. Okay. I don't know if Luminous Lilac is tailored to my eyes, but I like it. Happy now. I'm happy now because my lips were dry and bothering me. So you can put on your lipstick and then you can imagine like just sunglasses. It kind of helps your look, I think sometimes we make it into this thing. It's like, I don't have time to put on makeup. It's like, you have time to put on some foundation and some lipstick. you know? So there's that. And you kind of saw me, and if you want to, you can. It's not recommended to put sunscreen on your eyelids, but I wasn't using sunscreen. If you're not sensitive to it, you can. You really want something on your eyelids so that your eyeshadow has something to stick to that's going to make it last longer and make it look more pigmented, and all the things. Now, I usually do concealer, but for the sake of time and for the sake of simplicity, we're not going to do that this morning. I'm just going to show you how to apply your eyeshadow, because I do feel like that is a thing that people get all freaked out about. So I want to really calm that down for you. But before we get to our eyes, we're going to do our cheeks. So go ahead and take this plastic thing off. And if I'm going too fast, put it in the comments, like, slow down, you crazy girl. Take the little plastic thing off of here, and we're going to work with the blush. Okay. Now, our blushes look like this in real life. They come individually packed, but you can get palettes that are magnetic. Now, let me show you this. This is our Perfect palette. This is my favorite palette. Looks like this. It has a mirror. It's like wonderful because you can put your eyeshadow and your blush in here, and everything that we have is magnetic. Isn't that cool? So like if you got that blush and that eyeshadow and this eyeshadow and this eyeshadow, see how they just like clip in there? Isn't that cool? You can create your own custom palette, and then when you run out of a color, you don't have to buy the whole palette. You just buy that one color. I know, right? So cheek colors are 14 bucks. Eyeshadows are $8. Okay, so we're going to do our cheeks first. And your cheek color is right here. Now, you might want to use a Q-tip or like a Kleenex if you don't have a brush. Brushes are my favorite. Obviously, I like our brushes. But if you don't have a brush, you can make do. So this is our cheek brush. It is one of our most popular brushes because it's also you can contour right here, you can do your blush right here, and you can do your highlighter right here. I just taught a contouring class with this brush because it's such a great multi-purpose brush. It's only 14 bucks, this brush. So we're going to do our blush. And what you want to do is the blush goes in the middle of our brush, but it also, I want you to take your hand and I want you to feel your cheekbone. Your cheekbone starts back here where your jaw comes together, and then your cheekbone goes all the way here. And then when it gets spongy right around here, you don't want any color there. Okay, so we want to keep the color 2 fingers away from our nose. That's exactly where that bone stops. Okay, so we want to keep the color on the bone. And we're going to start the color back. And I'm going to prove to you why this is significant. Most people do their blush and they put it here and go back. They put it here and blend back. We're not going to do that today. We're going to start back here. And for the sake of demonstration, I am going to just pat it. Okay. And then we're going to blend. We're staying on that bone. This is cheek real estate. This is eye real estate. We don't want to be in the eye real estate. We want to stay in the cheek real estate. Okay. So we're kind of like blending that around like a C. And that color, if it were to continue, would hit my nose, but we're stopping it. Remember the 2 fingers thing? So I want the lighting in here is different. I usually do parties at night. So I'm like, okay, the lighting in here is a little bit different, but can you see? Let me do a little bit darker. The difference, can you kind of, yeah, there you go. The difference that a little bit of color makes, it's going to make you look skinnier. And it's going to make you look younger. I almost said thinner. It's the same thing as skinnier. Can you tell? I'm trying not to move my face. Just a little bit of blush. I'm trying to stay still. Okay. So if you get your blush too dark and you're like, oh no, you can take your all over shadow brush with a little bit of powder and just kind of go like this over top of that to calm it down. And there are a lot of days where I leave the house with just blush on. Just a side note. So we're going to do the other side, and you can follow me. Stay on that cheekbone. And you want that color to end 2 fingers You can see that side better. The light is so weird this morning. All right. So how are you doing on blush? Is anybody overwhelmed? We good? Okay. I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm going to move on. We are going to move into the eyeshadow portion. And I want you to just know that you can do it. You can totally do it. It is not as hard as you think. And we are going to start with our all the brushes that you are seeing today are in our brush collection and they are on special today. So I'll tell you about that more at the end. But the first brush that we're going to use is our crease brush. And as you can see, it has that beautiful crease angle. And we are going to use that, and you can follow me along. You can use a Q-tip if you don't have a brush with our number one color. And that is going to go in the crease of our eye. And if you have green or hazel eyes like I do, then you are going to be using this beautiful sunlit rose color. And we are going to just go in and put that in the crease. Okay. It's a beautiful color. I love this color. Now, as you can see, it's very subtle, but just a little bit of color right there in the crease really does kind of like give your eye some dimension and lift it a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I just feel like it's like a windshield wiper that you do in the crease of your eyeball. And if you are completely overwhelmed right now, it is very, very normal for me to book one-on-one appointments to help you through this. And we can do FaceTime so that I can like see what you're doing and I'll do it along with you. So if that is something that you are interested in, just let me know afterwards because a lot of people, I love to help people figure out how they most feel pretty, because this 3 eyeshadow thing might not be your gig, but we have like liquid eyeshadows or we have colors that can just be used with one color so that you're not, stressing out about all the colors. All right. And then my secret trick to beautiful eyeshadow is a dry washcloth that you, every single time you pull the brush off your face, you clean it off so that it's clean, and then you blend. So we're going to blend that mid-tone color up. You don't want to blend sideways unless you want everything to be muddy. And if you want everything to be muddy, that's your prerogative, I guess, but most people don't want that. Okay. So I hope that it's okay. I hope I'm not moving too fast. Take a little drink break. But we're going to move on to the color number 2 here. And this is for me and my green-eyed friends. It is Merlot, and it is one of my favorite colors. It is so pretty. It's like a deep wine color. And this color is our accent color. Okay, so let me see if I can pull you a little closer. Our accent color is going to be put in a sideways triangle on our eyeball. Okay, so we're going to put it on the bottom here and go up like this. See how it's like a sideways triangle? Oh, good. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for your feedback. So see that sideways triangle? We're going to do the same thing over here. And I'm using our smudger brush. And I know that I look crazy, but don't worry. So you're going to do the sideways triangle. Okay. And then you're going to go back to your crease brush. Make sure that you clean it off a little bit. And then we are going to blend. That's the secret to pretty eye makeup, is blending. See? Accented, totally pretty. Love. And if you're like still freaking out a little bit, go back to your fluffier brush. This comes in the set too. This is our all over shadow brush, and just blend that up. So pretty. So pretty. You can also use the leftovers on your smudger brush to do like a little bit of eyeliner down here. I like to do that and make it a little more smoky. Fun. And then last but not least, we are going to do the very last color, which for me is Blossom. It's one of my favorite colors. It's like a white pink. And you should see you should see mine. It's like almost gone. I need to give myself a new one. But that last color is going to go all over your lid and a little bit up by your brow. And if you want to like go like this and swirl everybody together, you can totally do that. I like to keep a little more definition. Okay. So there you go, friends. It is not super difficult. It does take a little bit of practice, and I want to give you hope that literally I never used to do makeup. I went before I started Mary Kay, I did not do makeup at all, actually. And I learned everything that I know now through Mary Kay. So if I can do it, and I used to be a tomboy and be scared of makeup, you totally can too. All right, I want to show you my favorite mascara of all time because we can't be done until we do mascara, but I don't have samples of mascara, so you can be finishing up while I show you our Lash Intensity mascara. This brush is ridiculous. Look at it. It is awesome. It has multiple layers of wires. The sparkle lipstick, yay, Amy, I'm so glad you love it. You should post a picture in Karen's Facebook group. That would be good. That would be totally good. So this wire brush is multi-level. And you start on your top lashes. I would not recommend using this on your bottom lashes because it's very thick. It's got the formula in here gives your lashes 200% more volume and length. And you're going to see that in about 2 seconds because with one coat, I usually do 3 coats, but with one coat, my lashes are going to look ridiculously better than the other side. Isn't that awesome? I'm obsessed with this mascara. Yes, please. So it is 20 bucks. And it's beautiful. So I also like to seal this with waterproof mascara. I'm not going to do that today just for time's sake, but I love our waterproof mascara. And for our everyday mascara, I like our Fanorama. But you can do we've got, I think, 6 different types of mascara. So we can work on that and you can pick your favorites. And there you go, my friends. There you go. I feel a whole lot better than I did this morning without any makeup on, I have to say. So I really loved getting ready with you this morning. If you have questions, you can put them in the chat. Now, before we go, I just wanted to show you a couple quick specials. And if you've been watching this whole time and you're like, I can't believe this chick does this for a living. Mary Kay, the lady, the founder of our company, used to say that there was at least one future beauty consultant at every single party. So that might be you, or you might know somebody that's really looking for a part-time job. And I am so passionate about what I do because it's really changed my life. Like literally, I'm just like a normal person from Ohio, not anything fancy. But it has really, really, really helped me. Not only with my confidence, but just with my quality of life. Like I don't have to go to an office every day, 9 to 5 and hate my life. I'm very, very grateful for what I get to do. And if you are someone or you know someone that is looking for extra income, send them my way. You never know. You never know. So here are some specials that I want to talk to you about today. These are going to be posted on Karen's group because I realize you can't really see these. I'll also text them to you if you want me to. These are all of our specials. So there's skincare specials on here. There's also makeup specials down here. So you can check all of these out. Now, here's the cool part. If you get 2 sets, you're only going to pay $109, plus you're going to get 2 additional half off items. And if you get 4 sets, you're going to pay $199 and you're going to get a free bag. So let me show you the free bag because it's ridiculously good. This is our travel roll-up bag. So when you get 4, 6, or 8 sets from that special sheet, you get the roll-up bag for free. and it has cute little hearts on it. It unrolls into this big old thing. Everything can fit inside of the little pouches, and every single pouch zips up. They also come off, which creates its own little makeup bag, which is nice. And it also hangs up in a small bathroom with the little hook. So I love this bag, and you can get it for free when you get 4, 6, or 8 sets today. Okay. So I think that is everything. Just a reminder that Karen gets a free satin hand set when she has 6 orders of any size. She also gets a free microdermabrasion set when she has at least 2 people book their own parties. And normal parties that I do, makeup parties especially, people want to learn how to take all of this off. And we have all the tools for that. And you can get samples of it for free. So when you have your own skincare party, Karen is going to get a free microdermabrasion set when we have 2 people have their own. Okay. Or you can have your own makeup party or any of the other parties that we talked about before. So I just appreciate you spending your morning with me. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. We're going to leave Karen's party open probably till next weekend. I'm headed out of town on Sunday, so we want to close it out before Sunday, but that gives you some time to ask questions, figure out what you would like, and book your own for August. We are booking for August for all of parties in the future. So I just so appreciate you, Karen, for bringing your friends together. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you feel pretty. And if you have any questions further, please, please, please let me know, because like I said, I never used to wear makeup. It totally intimidated me. Yes, I do have a link. I will send that to you, Lisa. And if you are having any problems with anything, I want to teach you further. So don't hesitate. Don't feel embarrassed to ask, because I would love to help you. So thank you all for being here this morning. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.